Gravedigger. How is he still a thing? Like, how it never mind. Now, live from the Blind Ninja Studios in Western Wisconsin, a show with no purpose, hosted by experts at drinking, and they're almost definitely wearing pants. It's time for the Department of Offense. Welcome to episode 135 of the Department of Offense. I'm your host, Casey. Joining me, as always, is Carlo. Right here. And Matt.
Howdy doody.
And Rick.
I'm here.
And then I'm here.
Oh, that's nice.
Yep. Okay. Oh, man. Episode 135. We're going to do some stuff today. We're going to taste some beer. We're going to talk about things and whatnot.
Completely unlike every other show we've ever done, right?
I know. But before we do that, I need to take a minute and I need to thank our Black Belt patron, Zach Zablosky, for bringing this show to your guys' ear holes.
Thanks, Zach Resemblance.
I would also like to thank all of our other patrons for helping support all of our wonderful programming and whatnot. And if you would like to be as awesome as them, head on over to patreon.com/blindstudios or click on the Become a Patron link at the bottom of the homepage.
I'd like to air a grievance against Zach.
No, there are no grievances against Zach.
My grievance is that Zach is not coming to my party.
Oh, yeah, well.
Neither am I.
Yeah, but there will be food, so you will.
So
eventually you will.
There's food everywhere.
Carlos, you're coming to the party.
I don't know.
God damn it, Carlos. What else are you going to do?
Go downtown River Falls.
No, he's not
do
gonna
anything
do that.
else that involves not going to Ellsworth.
You're a twat.
You know what? I can live with that.
Okay.
Well, Zach's not going. And I'm
Yeah. Wow. Oh, well, neat, I guess. Cool.
I expect shit like that from Carlos.
Yeah, but Zach is in Minneapolis.
No, he's going to be in Ettrick.
What? I don't
For
even know what that
Halloween?
is.
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't even know what
said.
that is.
Well, that
He's
is
probably
He
gonna
might
be
just be
hunting.
lying to me. But
Oh.
he's not going to be hunting. He said it's his dad's birthday or some shit.
Oh. Well, that's also an excuse.
No.
Yeah.
I mean,
You
it
know-
is one. It's not acceptable to me.
It's
though.
a
I mean, I
completely
didn't even
acceptable.
use an excuse. You're angrier at Zach.
Yeah, but Carlos, you're just kind of a dick.
Yeah. So, so I'm hurt.
Okay, then.
I don't
So,
actually want
Everyone
you
seems
there.
really mad at each other.
Well, now I'm mad at Carlos.
Oh, well, that's okay. They weren't fine. Carlos, what have you been up to this week?
Oh, I saw The Martian finally.
And?
I enjoyed it, but I don't know. I hate to say it, but I'm going to be one of those people that goes, I like the book a lot better.
God damn it, Carlos, leave.
I know, but
He's
I've heard
one
that
of
from a lot
those.
of people, actually.
I know. I think one of the biggest.
I
things-
think it was a fine adaptation.
Anytime you get a movie based on a book, you'll hear that from a lot of
Well-
people because people have to brag that they read the book. Carlos.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons is because Mark Watney's perspective in the book is all first person, so you keep seeing his thoughts and everything. Well, it's because it's all a log, so it's all from his perspective. And it's, when you're like looking from the outside on at him, like you don't like. Yeah, they try to convey like what he seems to be feeling, and they do.
They do that
there's-
really well.
Yeah, but it's not as good as like literally word for word. Hey, so I'm
So
in a
you
shitty
want some-
situation.
He wants subtitles of his thoughts.
Carlos just wants like like Morgan Freeman in his ear. And now Mark Watney feels sad
No,
Either-
like
he
I
wants
get it,
thought
because
bubbles.
Carlos can't like read people's emotions by looking at their faces.
That's probably
Because
the problem.
it's just a glitch in his software.
It's a feature.
It just I don't know. I get like there's like that's since it's a movie you can't really do that, but I don't know.
The rule in movies is show don't tell,
So what did
Yeah.
you expect?
and they showed.
Yeah, but like you also miss out on all this planning and all that cool stuff, and
It's because you can't fit 9 hours of material
Maybe
into
they
an hour
should.
and a half movie.
there's no spoilers here, Matthew,
I just don't want to hear anything about it. So,
at all.
nope, nothing.
Okay, then we will not talk about it. We're done talking about The Martian.
Well, Carlos's dumbass
It
perspective.
was weird when he
doesn't
discovered
affect
it was weird when he
spoilers.
discovered aliens.
No,
on
we also
Mars,
talked about
too.
it last week, though.
Oh, no.
We touched on The Martian last week a little bit and how great it was,
Mm.
and how Carlos's opinion doesn't matter.
Well, we apparently touch on that every episode.
Oh, there was. Well, we'll get to this in a minute. But Carlos, what else have you done this week?
Star Wars Battlefront's beta is up this weekend, so I was playing some of that.
You finally got it downloaded?
Yeah, I did. I killed a bunch of stormtroopers, and then I got to be a stormtrooper, and it's way better to be a stormtrooper.
Yeah, it's way better killing rebels.
Those rebel scum. It's just great. killing
Well,
them all.
they're the criminals.
And I died a lot.
Oh,
from
yeah,
those
you-
AT walkers. Somebody was an AT walker the whole game and just annihilated me so many times.
Was it the AT-AT or the ATST?
The AT-AT, those smaller ones. The AT-AT is
AT-AT.
for everybody who's like doesn't know what we're talking about. In Star Wars, is the giant four-legged mech robot,
Yeah,
And then
it's
there's
like a
the-
massive.
and the two-legged
buffalo.
one from Episode 6. That's the chicken walker one. And that's the ATST. And those ones are easier to kill.
Yes.
Eventually,
You can use
after-
a rocket.
Like you'll still die a bunch of times, but
Nice.
But
Yeah,
it's been fun.
I think we'll touch on it in Console Cowboys this week. I think we'll do an episode just about that. But Battlefront has been just a ridiculous amount of fun.
What is this? Like there was the
The-
Battlefront that came out long ago.
It's that.
It's just that redone
Yeah,
because that game was the fucking bomb.
exactly. And it feels almost exactly like that did. But the graphics are fucking gorgeous.
Okay.
Like it's beautiful.
Oh yeah,
looking.
and it loads really like it actually. The matchmaking's been really fast.
It hasn't. Later, like in the evenings, it gets a little sluggish. Like Friday and Saturday night, there were a few times where I had to wait a bit because the servers were bogged down. So I just killed it and reopened it.
Well, any day you get to be Darth Vader is a good day.
This is true. I've not been able to be Darth Vader. I got to be Luke once, and then I killed a bunch of stormtroopers, and that was kind of fun.
Yeah. He just kills a lot of people.
Luke?
Yeah,
Yeah, he's not really light side. It's
Well, no,
kind
no.
of a problem.
that's just fine. It's just that we used to play a Star Wars RPG, and I think we were playing it wrong.
No, Carlos, we were not playing it wrong.
There's nothing wrong killing stormtroopers.
Yeah, you never killed stormtroopers. It was, oh, look at this civilian, dead. Oh, look at this other civilian, dead. Oh, my name is Ab Snow now for some reason.
No.
So everyone's gonna die.
That's not at all accurate. Hey, I knocked this box in the stormtrooper, and he died. So yeah, you're
Hey,
now
Abs
evil.
Has good reasons for his thoughts. Just
God.
poor execution most of the time.
So how about Matt? What have you?
Matt,
been
what
doing?
have you been up to?
It's been a hectic week at work. I was just thinking, I saw the movie The Visit 2 weeks ago. I wasn't on the show last week to talk about it, but
Who is visiting?
The Visit, M. Night Shyamalan's latest movie where the kids go and visit their grandparents.
Ooh, what was the twist?
I can't give it away.
You probably can.
No.
And who's gonna watch? Are you gonna watch The
I
Visit?
never watch Shyamalan movies.
Are you gonna watch The Visit?
Let me see if I can.
The
guess.
grandmother was dead the whole time.
Yeah.
No, it was Bruce Willis. No, Bruce
So
Willis
are we
was
gonna-
dead the
are
whole
we gonna
time,
put
right?
it- I will tell you if you really want to know, but we gotta put a spoiler.
Okay.
in the thing.
Spoilers. Fast forward. Just hit the little like plus 15-second mark now.
Okay. Well, I want to have our guesses first, actually.
Well,
Oh,
then they're gonna
okay.
Come in during the
So the-
spoilers.
Hey, hang on, guys. It's been
So
15
from-
seconds. Keep hitting the button now.
So the premise is these two kids go and visit their grandparents, and a bunch of weird shit starts happening. And the grandma is like, look, from the trailer, it looks like she's possessed and shit, and they can't leave their room past 9 o'clock because she does a bunch of crazy shit.
She has sex parties.
Oh God,
That's awesome.
that is a horror movie.
Oh, except for Grandma.
It's Eyes
Yeah.
Wide Shut with grandchildren.
Oh,
Hell yeah.
What's your guess, Carlos?
Oh, it was Bruce. That they're both Bruce Willis,
That they're both
and they're
Bruce
both
Willis.
dead the whole time.
That guy was Bruce Willis the whole time.
Any guess?
Oh, I have no fucking idea.
So actually, I did think it was a really good twist compared to most of his other movies because they're pretty much bullshit. But this one, so it was actually had pretty good jump scares in it, and throughout the movie, they're talking about some people come and knock on the door, like asking why we haven't seen your grandparents at this place for a while or whatever. It's a psych ward or whatever, and it turns out that two old people, one that used to have a bunch of kids and murdered her kids, and the guy who is just insane or something, they team up and kill their grandparents who are in the basement the whole entire week. The kids are there. And it turns out these two are psych ward people, and they have stolen the kids to have kids, and they try and kill them on the last night. And like the whole twist is they're on Skype with the mom and the mom's been on a cruise ship, so she hasn't been able to Skype. And they're like, "Yeah, well, where are your grandparents right now?" And they like turn the Skype, and the mom's like, "Those aren't your grandparents." And then when she says that, you're just like, "Holy shit, that's totally obvious. Why didn't I get that?" It was really cool though. I thought they did a good job with
She's
it.
And
a horrible
spoilers.
parent.
And it was Bruce Willis the
The
Whole
I know.
time.
No, seriously, I thought that
Yeah, good job.
I thought he did a good job
Hey,
with it.
Shyamalan twist.
Shyamalan twist. Yeah,
He dropped the
compared
mic.
to what he's been doing lately, it was pretty good.
Yeah.
And then last night, I was bartending, and it was a really, really fun night last night. And so I needed some gum. I didn't have any gum, and there was this girl that had some gum, and she put some in her mouth. I'm like, "Hey, can I have a piece?" So she used this pickup line on me. It was so yeah, you can have a piece. Is that for my mouth later? And I'm like, sure. She's like, "How about a second piece for my vagina later?"
Oh dear.
Wait,
and then
so
she disappeared by the
We
end
need
of the
to
night.
know how the story. Oh,
was
she
this?
disappeared.
She disappeared by the end of the
this is
night.
just some chick
Aw.
that you saw.
Question is,
I was
where was the
bartending,
third
and I
piece
guess
of
I
gum
looked
gonna
cute
come
last
from?
night. So yeah, that was her
And you
pickup line.
didn't bang her?
I was in the middle of a shit storm, and she disappeared by the end of
You
the
should have disappeared to go bang her.
night.
Was she hot?
You could have gone on
Okay.
break.
Where's the break? No, that was.
Smoke break.
And I was just thinking, if this was a guy to a girl, yeah, is that for my penis later? There's a lawsuit.
It would
right
not
there.
make a lot of sense. Though.
Not if you're not working.
So that was last night.
Cool. Sounds like a.
Shyamalan twist. The microphone's breaking.
Well, I guess seat 4 is now called Shyamalan.
And Matt was Bruce Willis the
Whole time.
There you guys can listen to my penis right there. I'll just leave that right
Okay, I'm
there.
gonna mute that one.
Just get rid of that. What the fuck are you doing?
What's wrong with your
Uh,
mic
no.
stand?
I don't know.
I don't
I'll
know.
just stay like
You should
this.
try fixing
Okay.
it.
Well, you're gonna
I think it's
want a
your
mic
fault.
stand in a bit.
Okay, I'll
but-
go back to this one then.
Okay.
How about Rick?
What about me?
What have you been doing?
Make it nice and tight, and then twist the.
You don't know?
No, I know
Oh yeah.
that I've done pretty much nothing.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. There's
All right.
just been living my life, dude.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had let's see. This week has been a pretty good week for me. I finished working on Wednesday and just kind of
Yeah.
chilled on Thursday, Friday. It was a pretty
Yeah.
good time. Then went Saturday. Oh man, Saturday was a day. So
Oh, yeah.
first, woke up, went to Surly because why not? Had a couple of beers at Surly, and then we made it over to. I was with my buddy Eric, and we went over to Falcon and saw Doug and those guys over there. Said hi. I think you're unmuted. I think you should be okay if you just want to check it.
I'm checked.
Okay, cool. So yeah, wandered around Falcon a bit, picked up Doug's 10th anniversary book, and I didn't get a chance to talk to Phil because he was super busy. He had like the primo spot where you walk in, he's right on the end there, and so he was just talking to everybody. He's like, "Come back later." I'm like, "Okay," but I didn't have a chance to. So I didn't have a chance to pick up his 10th anniversary book. I got Doug's, the Pandora's Box one. It's pretty good. And then we went to the Pitchfork Beer Festival.
Yeah, we
their
did
fall,
do that. I
their
forgot
fall
about that.
festival.
That was awesome.
Yeah, it was a blast. Though there was one very bad thing that happened, and it is 110% Rick and Carlos's fault.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is. First, it's Carlos's fault because apparently this was on the table and nobody told me. And it's your fault because you didn't hold your own. We were
Mhm.
playing beanbags against Miles and Eric, and Miles got 10 minutes of being uppity.
Yeah.
Yeah, he won 10 minutes of uppityness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Twice.
That's because you suck so much.
No,
No,
Carlos, it's
no.
because you wagered uppity points.
No, I didn't wager. I waited after the fact. They're like, yeah, he won. He gets 10 minutes up uppy points.
Why would you say that?
Why?
Because I like to arbitrarily make up rules.
You do. You jerk.
What a douche.
You know, we have a viewer. I should probably get the YouTube thing up.
Who?
I
No, they're
don't
all
know yet.
pissed that I gave
right.
away the ending.
What are you talking about? Well, you don't have it up?
I'm getting it up right now. Okay.
What the fuck's wrong with
But yeah,
What the fuck's wrong with you?
the pitchfork thing was fun.
Talk about
That
the
was-
Pitchfork thing.
I really like their pumpkin beers.
Yeah,
What they
man. Me too.
Everybody else is like, it's okay. It's like, no,
Everybody
it's
else
good.
is bitching about pumpkin beers.
I liked it better than the wet
Yeah,
hop
Doesn't
IPA.
make sense.
The pumpkin beer, their pumpkin beer is really good.
Yeah.
The wet hop though yesterday was
The wet
just
hop
on
was
point. It was amazing.
excellent.
Just super good.
The
All fresh
Oktoberfest
hops
was
that
good.
came from his yard.
Yeah.
which was really cool.
That's
Yeah.
always one of those things. I had to make sure I had every one of those beers that they had out there.
Did you have the Whopper one?
Which one was that?
That was the porter on Whoppers.
That one was good
That
too.
was not one of the 4 ones they had out there.
Yeah,
Yes,
it
it
was.
was.
That was the
It was the Firkin.
Then yeah, I did have it.
Okay. Yeah, no, he took his porter and then he crushed up Whoppers
Yeah.
and put them in the Firkin.
You know, it did seem a little sweet.
It was very good, very chocolatey
Yeah.
and malty.
I wish I
quite
knew that when
delightful.
I was tasting it.
Well, Carlos,
Well,
we
if you would've
talked
paid
about
attention
it
to
for
the fact that
a
it said
while.
on Whoppers.
That could have been any. It could have been talking about sandwiches, like the Burger King sandwich.
Why would it be
What?
talking about
What?
sandwiches?
It could have been. I'm just saying. It might as well.
It doesn't make
beer
any
tastes like
sense.
Whoppers from Burger King.
There's a Pokemon named Whopper. Could have been that.
There
It
is?
tastes like it was on Pokemon.
Yeah, I think it's a blue one. Probably.
Jesus.
What?
Are you guys
Fucking
gonna
not
try
what it
the
was.
Black Whopper?
I actually
No.
have a news story about it. So we'll ask that question in a couple of minutes. Because there's apparently a really fun side effect.
Guys,
Black poop.
I forgot one important thing though of this last week. Tremors 5.
Yeah, Carlos
Oh,
has
yeah.
tremors.
Oh, so they new Tremors had just come out, and they went right on Netflix, which is fantastic.
It looked like I watched the trailer. It looked like it was more high production than most of the other ones.
No, it was worse because they didn't have all the puppetry.
Oh,
but,
okay.
they used a lot more CGI. But besides the fact that they changed that up, it was still an entertaining movie. They have Michael Gross as Bert, the best character in the whole franchise, and he's the main character once again, like he was in the third one. Unfortunately, like they have Michael Kent. Oh God, what is the actor's name? Michael Kennedy? No.
Nope, it's Kennedy.
Jamie Kennedy?
Yeah, that's it.
The one you've been bitching about all weekend?
He's just I don't know. I just don't like him very much. And also
It's because he's a Kennedy, isn't it?
It's because he was in the second Mask movie, destroying that franchise.
Carlos, if the second movie sucked, there wasn't really a franchise.
Yeah, but could have been just Jim Carrey in a green mask forever.
No. I think he exhausted the character in the
no.
first film.
He really did. It really did not need a sequel, especially that horrible thing that was.
So you're mad at him because of the mask.
Oh, also
That's why you're mad.
Oh, and also he
Like, I just want to get this straight.
he also did he was one of the presenters for some E3 thing, and he kind of screwed that up.
He
Went
was
on
good
stage.
in Scream.
Yeah,
I don't really care about Scream.
but it was good.
Really? Yeah, so I keep hearing, but I don't really care about the movie Scream at all.
Well,
Or any of its other
nobody else
sequels.
cared about Mask too.
yeah.
Yet you watched it.
I did not watch it. I watched a
how can you?
Then how do you know it sucked?
I watched a 45-minute breakdown of how horrible it was.
Couldn't
You
you,
should
have
have
just
just
watched
watched
the
it.
movie?
Oh God, no.
At that point, you're half the
It
length
was,
of the movie.
great. I had to watch a video about somebody yelling, like complaining about it. It was one of those like angry guys with glasses, or one of those. It was pretty great.
All right.
Wow. Okay.
But yeah. So anyways,
Huh.
back on Tremors 5.
Yeah,
It was a
back
fun
on
movie.
point, guys.
Yeah, it had all the tremors, and it was all going on in Africa this time. So
In Africa?
Not watching it.
But how did the
It's-
graboids get to Africa?
I'm probably watching.
because they were there the whole time.
No, they weren't. They were in Texas.
Yeah, some of them were. These are other grabloids.
I
Yeah,
don't believe you.
They're different graboids.
I enjoy a good.
There's
sometimes-
no L. It's just graboid.
They're different graboids.
Yeah, they're different.
You know how fucking
There-
long
it was.
been
It's
since I
called
saw
Tremors
Tremors.
5 Bloodlines. It's a different bloodline.
Oh,
Yeah.
so this is like origin of the species for graboids?
I don't think so. I think it's just they're different.
Hmm.
They're bigger and more dangerous. I don't know. It was a fun
bigger,
movie.
faster, stronger.
Bigger and better.
And now the Department of Defense presents news with Casey.
That's me.
Banjo.
Banjos, and they go away.
Oh.
I know. The world didn't end on October 2nd, 7th, like they said it would.
Wait, it isn't?
No, it didn't. Which it's kind of a bummer because now I have to pay back all those loans I took out. I actually have to go to work tomorrow, and
Who
it's
said
a
it
whole
this
thing.
time?
Well, it was this guy Chris McCann, who's the leader of E-Bible Fellowship, which is a website and a Facebook page, and that's really about it.
All right.
But they talked to him, and he said, well, it's probably due to faulty biblical information. But not to worry, because the world is still guilty and in its death throes. So another date of annihilation is sure to pop up sooner or later.
Good.
What just a positive message this guy has.
Wait, so he was saying that there's a problem with the Bible then? He's going to hell.
Right? He did say, like, that was a quote, faulty biblical information.
It's all on him now.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the Bible can't be wrong, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
It said so.
All right. Burger King has released a Black Bund Whopper for Halloween, and its after effects have caused a new hashtag to be born.
Wait, I changed my mind. Maybe the world did end.
Hashtag green poop.
What?
Yes, green poop. Apparently, after consuming the bun, it turns your shit a delightful shade of green. Some people are now seeking out the burger. Just post a picture of the aftermath. So I guess you should give your marketing team a raise, Burger King, because hashtag green poop is all the
So-
rage right now.
Wait, if they just eat one, it changes the color of their poop? What if you ate like 10?
You would just shit green food coloring.
Yeah, no. So if you go on Twitter right now and you search the hashtag green poop, you will see pictures of green poop.
I really don't want to do that.
I don't know how to do that. Otherwise, I would.
40-year-old Japanese Minecraft streamer Daasuke, Daasuke. Is that how
What?
did I say that right, Matt?
How do you spell it?
Daasuke.
Daisuke.
Ah, I was close enough. Has obtained viral fame at the expense of his house. Last Sunday, Daisuke was taking a break from playing Minecraft to show off his new oil match lighter and to light up a smoke. Unfortunately, he was having issues getting it to work, and when he finally did, the entire lighter burst into flames and he dropped it.
Ooh.
Daisuke then dropped something hot into his waste paper basket that was full of oil-soaked tissues. And when he retrieved the now cool lighter and he lit up his cigarette, he did not notice that the waste paper basket had started on fire, which he tried to put out by sprinkling it with a bottle of water. When that didn't work, he tried to beat it out with cardboard. And when the cardboard burst into flame, he used his blanket. And when that burst into flame, he finally fled. The stream kept going until the fire destroyed either the camera or the computer. The man was mildly injured in the blaze, but is doing okay.
Funnily enough, I saw another story about a
So you can
Minecraft
watch all
streamer.
this?
Yeah, you can watch his house burn down.
Wow.
Yeah, still on the internet with all of the views.
Wow.
I saw another news story about another streamer who, another Minecraft streamer who, or was it maybe it was Dota? Well, I don't know.
The
Another
game doesn't matter.
Who who instead of losing a house, bought a mansion.
Oh yeah, no, that was a Minecraft streamer. He bought a mansion in Beverly Hills, like a mile away from Notch's house,
Why? Why would you even do that?
because he had the like $4 or $6 million to spend on the house from playing video games.
He had that much money from video games?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, no, streaming is big business. Like PewDiePie's a billionaire or something,
Wait, is he really?
or he's multi-millionaire for
Oh, yeah.
sure.
Wow.
Like just all of the money.
That's a lot of dough.
Yeah, we're going PewDiePie.
I don't know, I enjoy some of his stuff. So
Yeah, no,
It's always
an entertain. Like
it's really entertaining to see the
entertaining.
interviews that people do with him. 'Cause it's always like I know he had an interview with Stephen Colbert
Yep.
a couple weeks back. That was a great interview.
yeah. AB InBev is looking at taking over SAB Miller to combine into some sort of evil beer Voltron.
Yeah.
But they're running into a bit of a snag. Miller wants just all of the money and has rejected all of InBev's offers so far. InBev has to file a formal bid at 5 p.m. on Wednesday, so they've submitted another informal offer to Miller at £43 per share. Their previous three offers were 38, 40, and 42.15 pounds per share. I don't know why they're like, we're going to give you 42 and 15 cents. Woo! Where was I? Oh, this new offer would bring the total offering up to 69.6 billion pounds, or 106.51 billion dollars
Holy
US.
fucking shit.
That is a lot of goddamn money
Yeah.
For Miller?
for Miller.
Yeah, take that and run.
Yeah,
Like-
but here's the thing. Like, that's half of the beer out there. Like, half of the big name beers Miller owns. AB owns the other half. Like, do you think I don't know, it might be worth more than 106 billion.
Isn't there some sort of antitrust thing?
No, because the craft beer market has gotten so big, they're not a monopoly.
Yeah.
Huh.
They're just a very, very big
So
corporation.
if they got it, it would be a monopoly of the crappy beers. All right.
Yeah, it'd be a shit beer monopoly, which nobody really cares about.
No, no.
It'd be a shitopoly.
Yeah.
It would be.
Like Squatchopoly, right?
No, Squatchopoly is a good game.
No, it is not.
Yeah, huh? It's beef jerky monopoly.
How many times
Carlos.
have you played it?
None, because you won't play it with me.
Of
Like, I can't play Monopoly by myself. I win immediately.
Oh, look, I have the Monopoly.
That'd be really sad, actually. Somebody playing Monopoly by themselves.
And if like you start cheating too.
That's even worse if it's Squatchopoly. You're not even playing regular Monopoly. It's just Squatchopoly. You're playing by yourself.
You should start playing it, and Carlos might feel so bad for you that he has to.
No,
that
he
would not
won't.
work that
He
way.
won't. Good news for PC gamers who still like to use controllers. Microsoft is finally releasing a wireless dongle for the Xbox One controllers. The dongle, which will cost $25, will allow PCs with Windows 10 and Windows 10 only to connect wirelessly to Xbox One controllers. The dongle will be out on October 20th. And now I have an extra long USB cable for nothing. So there's that. Whee.
Nice dongle.
Right. Automakers are urging lawmakers in the U.S. to start putting in regulations for self-driving cars. The reason they're so gung-ho about getting federal laws on the books is so they can start testing in the parameters that will be set by the government, saving them time and money down the road in development. Automaker Volvo has publicly stepped forward and said that it will take full responsibility for any accidents while its cars are in autonomous mode, which is pretty cool. Self-driving cars are a thing that is coming soon.
Soonish.
Soon-ish.
You know, this is how a horror movie starts. Then the
No,
self-driving
it's
cars
not.
start
It's not
murdering
Christine real
Yeah.
life.
No, I wouldn't be able to afford one for many years though.
people. I was thinking of a different one. The one where like the meteor made a whole bunch of mechanical stuff come to life and kill people.
That's
Well,
Transformers.
that doesn't sound like this at all.
There was another Stephen King story.
Okay. Rick, would you be so kind and get all the beers out of the kegerator? There should be 6 of them. Or Matt, I don't care who does it.
In the
This Japanese guy's an idiot.
Are you watching the? No, they're in the kegerator. Yep. He's watching the Minecraft.
burning
video.
his house down.
It's pretty great.
Why would you set the fucking cardboard right next to the
Matt is really upset.
It doesn't do that in Minecraft.
Yeah, no, the fire only spreads if you put it next to a tree. He's like, I have no trees. We're gonna be okay.
It will be fine.
Oh no.
Except maybe not.
Matt just opened up the tap and put beer all over the floor.
Mercury.
Hey,
Oh wait, are we starting at the inside of the solar system?
we're gonna
going
go in. Well, we'll talk about that in a second.
I'm confused and happy at the same time.
Okay.
Neymar.
So, about well, I can actually check and see when the first one. So about a year ago, August 2014, Bell's started releasing a series called The Planets, and it's inspired by Gustav Holst's 7-movement orchestral suite, The Planets, and it's released in the order of Holst's piece. So Mars to Neptune. And I don't have Uranus because I couldn't find it.
What about Earth?
Sorry, you couldn't
Earth
find my
Earth is
Uranus.
not in the piece.
Why?
Because it's not. I
It's
don't
part of the solar system.
I don't know. Holst wrote this a long time ago. So we're gonna do a couple of things
well,
here.
the moon's technically
I'm going
part of
to
the solar system
read,
too, and it's
uh,
not there, is it?
Yeah, but it's called planets.
I know that.
And the Earth is a planet.
But when you're talking about just other things, then
It's not other planets. It's planets.
All right. So what we're gonna do is I'm going to read about each beer. So we're gonna try 6 different beers here, in order, and then I'll play a little bit of the piece while we're kind of talking about the beer, so we can try to get that in there as well. So this will be fun.
I'm
right?
surprised it's based on an orchestral movement. instead
For
of,
those guys, for those of you, what?
I'm surprised it's based on an orchestral movement instead of the planets.
So we're
themselves.
starting
Yeah.
with Mercury.
No, we're starting with Mars, the Bringer of War. Mars is a double IPA. It was released August 2014, so the hops may have fallen out a little bit on this one. ABV is 10.1%. It's a reddish. It's supposed to be reddish copper in color. The first release in Bell's Planet series, Mars, the Bringer of War, is a double IPA with a complex hop character and a malty backbone. Notes of tropical fruit, citrus, pine, lemon, lime, and a pineapple are all present in both the aroma and flavor. Hopped at a ratio of about 3.1 or 3.4 pounds of hops per barrel. The recipe for Mars was developed from a trial batch called Larry's Latest Double IPA.
That's not the orchestra.
Nope, it's not here. Let's get that going. Come on. There it is. So this is Mars.
You know what I like about Mars?
What do you like about Mars?
Marvin the Martian. He's the best.
There's still some hop aroma there, even after a year.
So I want some. If there's some left, there is some left.
It's got an interesting smell to it.
Douche.
All right, we're gonna start with you. What do you think? Talk about the beer.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It does taste like
Mars.
a couple of days old.
Yeah.
It's got a lot of bitterness. Well, not a lot, but there's not quite a ton of flavor.
Yeah, no, it's just it's gone down to like grassy bitterness. and
Yeah.
that's about it.
Yeah, it's kind of bitter.
Well,
I
there's
feel like
there's
our
still some. Our talking is so much more epic now.
I know it is.
This guy's house burning down is so much
There's-
more epic.
There's still some flavor there, but it's really overtaken by a lot of the bitterness from
Yeah.
the hops.
Carlos?
Oh, yeah. Well, I like it. It's pretty good. Yeah, there's still a little bit of some of the hop flavor fell out, but not a whole lot. There's still a good amount there. So.
How do you think it fits with the music? I forgot to ask Rick that question.
I don't know. Hang on, let me see. It fits pretty well, yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't not fit. I can tell you that.
All right.
I like it. It's sweet. I don't know, compared to a lot of other. That's probably because the hops fell out a
Yep.
bit in there, but yeah, I like that it's sweet. I don't know, it's different.
What about how do you think it fits with music?
It fits with Mars. It's kind of hard to place it with the beer, I think. I don't know. It feels like you're on Mars for
Oh, okay.
some war or something. I don't know. I don't see how it fits with a double IPA, really. But
Yeah, I had this beer fresh and I wasn't the biggest fan. I found it was just a little too sweet. And I don't know, 10.1% is a big beer.
oh,
Is that what this is?
so we're getting
Oh,
drunk
shit.
on the show.
Oh yeah, no, all of these are big beers.
Cool.
Shit.
Okay.
All right,
Other
here
than
we
that,
go.
the hop character was a lot better, fresh, obviously. I don't know, it's pretty good. Out of 10, I'd give it a 6.
So wait, how do you feel about it now compared to?
I like it better. I liked it better fresh. I would have given it a higher score fresh. But I wanted to try them all at once.
Yeah.
And so we kind of had to hold on to it. Okay. Rick, give me a score.
I'll give it a 6.3. I think it's still a good beer, but it's
That made a gross sound.
Yes, it
you
did.
know
Carlos.
I'd give it 6.5. I'm sure it would be higher if it was fresh, but yeah,
Yep.
actually, I kind of like the taste to it. So.
Are you writing these down?
Matt? Yep.
I was pleasantly surprised by the taste of it, so I'm giving it a 7.
All right. Cool. All right. The next one is going to be Venus.
Oh, is it?
Can I get a glass rinse, Carlos? Here, I'll finish this.
I'm in charge of rinsing glasses, I guess.
Well,
Something
then
about
Kat-
All right,
not mixing
so
the flavors.
I will
stuff like
get
that.
Venus queued up here.
So, what kind of beer was that last one?
Last one was a
Double IPA.
double IPA.
Oh, it did not taste
This
like a
one's
double
got a
IPA.
lot of words describing it.
Yes.
Actually, I'm gonna bump mine up to a 7 since it was a double IPA. Just because I don't know, I generally double
Yeah,
IPA is
I
a
was
little-
surprised
Yeah.
by it. Yeah.
All right. So Venus, the bringer of peace. Style: blonde ale brewed with honey, apricot, cardamom, and vanilla. Let me get some in my glass here, and then this one was released October of 2014. ABV 7.5%. Color: light blondish orange, very slight haze. Tasting notes: the second release in our Planet series starts with spicy, fruity, and light citrus notes, along with herbal notes from cardamom and the aroma. Apricots contribute a very distinct tart character, and sweetness from the vanilla rounds out the finish. More than 60 pounds of hand-sliced vanilla beans were used to ferment this strong fruit and spice beer with complex herbal fruit character. And then we have some Venus playing in the background.
It smells like cooked peas.
It's a much quieter, softer.
You know, for Venus being the bringer of peace, it is a hellish place. Right? It's just
Well,
bullshit.
you have to remember.
Whoa, that's
this,
weird.
This was written in 1914.
yeah, I guess.
So
But yeah, it's just hell. And I don't know what's wrong with people like, hey, we should colonize Venus before Mars.
That's weird.
It's
not
kind of
like
like
there's
you
like-
just ate a
whoa.
apricot pie with vanilla ice cream or
Oh
something.
god, that
Oh, man.
has a strong smell.
I kind of like it.
I don't like it.
That is
weird. What kind of fruit is this? The
apricot.
Yeah, that is you're definitely getting an apricot flavor taste in there.
And you get the sweet vanilla afterwards.
Yeah, the vanilla on the back end is a lot of fun.
The song
Does mine
reminds
taste
me of
different
a
than yours then?
Japanese-
Did you rinse it?
Yes. No.
No.
That's what yours tastes like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what you say tastes good.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is beer juice, really.
It really
Yeah.
is beer juice. I think it
There's
fits with
a
the song, too.
tartness there that I hope is intentional.
It definitely fits with the song too.
No,
Yeah.
it's an apricot, so there'd be
Yeah.
sure should be some
All right, Rick.
tartness.
What do you think of the beer?
I think it's fucking gross.
Okay,
I don't like it.
that's fine. Why?
It's the
Quantify
tartness, but I'm not getting the sweetness on the back end.
Okay. All right. How do
It's
you,
it's like really tart, and then like
you don't get any of the vanilla on the back?
no, none. It's like really tart, and then like I don't fucking know what that taste is at the end, but it's like
It's
sour.
vanilla.
No, I know what vanilla is.
Three
Matt.
people say vanilla.
Yeah, no, everyone's
It
palate's
doesn't
different.
taste like
Matt.
that to me. It tastes like fucking. It tastes like garbage. This tastes like a rotten apricot.
Okay.
I've
I don't. It is not for me. It is not for me.
That's
I've
fine.
never
How do
had
you
a-
think it fits with the song?
Poorly.
Okay. That's
This is assaulting my taste buds,
Alright.
and this is a very light song.
Carlos. What do you think about the beer?
You know, I kind of like that. It's definitely different. I've never had a beer with this with apricot. Like
At least this
out
much
there.
apricot.
I know. So, I'm just gonna give it a.
Don't give me a number yet. We're not numbering.
Fine, then I won't give you a number
We're not numbering yet.
at all.
I-
Ever.
Damn it. Well, how do you think it goes with the song?
I guess it is okay with the song.
All right.
I guess like it. I don't know. This song doesn't have something. I don't know. It doesn't quite fit. I don't think.
Okay. What do you think about the beer?
I like the beer. It's weird. I wouldn't drink a whole bottle of it, and I'm happy I just had a sample of it, and I'm happy I tried it. And I think it fits perfectly with the song because the song reminds me of a Disney movie, like something like Alice in Wonderland, where there's like gumdrops and stuff. So it has like that sweet kind of thing to it. I don't know. It reminds me of an old
Okay.
Disney cartoon.
Yeah. I enjoy this beer. I don't know if the thing that I'm hung up on is I don't know if it's supposed to be this tart or if the bottle went bad. But I'm gonna go with it's supposed to be this tart because I like
have
the
a
tartness.
feeling because I mean,
Well, I like
they're
the
pretty
tartness.
drastic flavors so far.
Yeah.
If you said the
Yep.
first one would already taste sweet to begin with, I think they're going with something.
Yeah.
Here,
Oh yeah.
so.
Yeah.
Wait, so you didn't taste it?
No,
Fresh one?
no. There's a couple of them that I tasted fresh. This was not one of them. I had Mars and Jupiter. The other ones I was only able to get like one bottle of.
Yeah.
Just at the times I was finding them.
What is this song called again?
This is Venus, Bringer of Peace.
Really, that's a song.
Well, it's the second part in the planets.
Oh.
It's a sweet.
Oh, it reminds me of a Miyazaki film kind of too.
All right, yeah, no, I like the beer. I really like that vanilla after the tartness.
Mm-hmm.
It's
I don't
cool.
really get the vanilla part. I
Um,
just get the apricots.
all right, that's gonna be for a rinse in a second here.
I need it.
And then as far as how it goes with the piece, I think it fits. There's something in the piece that's just a little off, and that's like the tartness. I think maybe I don't know, but it's overall pleasing, like vanilla.
Yeah, actually, if there wasn't tartness, I guess it would fit better. But I like the beer with the tartness, actually.
All right, so let's start with numbers. I'm gonna go first just because that's how I have it in here already. I'm gonna give it a 7.5.
Oh, changed my mind. I definitely got the vanilla that time,
Okay.
just by throwing it down my throat.
All right, Rick, tell me about the garbage beer.
Well, I don't want to like.
Yeah, this is a personal opinion.
Well, personally, I think the reason that I hate it so much is because I hate sour.
Yeah.
I can't stand it. Like
that's fine.
if I eat a spree, I'm probably on the floor. 'Cause I just
Do you not like sour beers either?
I
He
don't.
doesn't.
No, I don't.
I hate them.
Oh, are you sure you don't want the super sour beer I have upstairs?
No fucking
That
way.
thing's crazy.
No, I hate like sour. It's
Mhm.
awful. I hate tartness. I hate all that.
Really?
Maybe that's why
Spree?
I can't taste a spree is wicked sour.
Really?
Yeah. Then
I can
maybe
eat those
that's
by the handful.
Just because you're a broken
I
human.
can't do that. I can't eat a quarter of one. It's awful. But I think that might be why I can't pick up any vanilla because I just can't. Like my palate cannot handle the sour. But I give it a 3.5.
3.5.
It's not total
Okay.
fucking just water garbage.
That is
but
fine.
It's
Sort of-
I don't like it.
Are there a lot of fruits that you just can't eat then?
Well,
He's
that-
allergic to fruit.
I'm allergic to all fruits
Oh.
and vegetables because I'm allergic to pollens. But
All right. Well, in
certain-
that case,
I have a
then
specific pollen allergy.
That's because Rick
But
is a garbage
it's,
person.
Well, in that case, it's, it's like a defense mechanism.
But
then,
you ate
that you can't eat sour
potatoes.
stuff because of fruit. Yeah.
We
I can
chopped up
no, I can
potatoes.
eat cooked fruits and vegetables, and I can eat potatoes raw because they don't have the pollen in them.
they're
not
a
a
root
fruit.
vegetable.
So you can eat carrots then.
Yeah, I can eat carrots.
Okay,
It's just like anything that grows above the ground on the vine.
that's
I
weird.
can't eat unless it's cooked because it destroys pollen.
Even bananas
Sucks to
because
be
they're the
you.
peel.
I certainly can't eat bananas
Why not?
because I'm fucking allergic to them.
I don't understand.
It's a
They're-
pollen
they're-
thing.
they're
I don't know. It's
they're in
like
a
I'm allergic
peel.
to some of the pollen,
Yeah, no, it's
and it's
Yeah.
like it's tree pollen
Yeah.
is what I'm allergic to.
all right. Carlos,
Yeah.
give me a number.
7. I'm gonna give this one a 7.
All right, that's 2 7s from Carlos.
You know, if it wasn't, if maybe I guess if it's possible that maybe the bottle got infected and that's where the sourness. If it was,
I don't think so. I think the tartness.
I would
might
hope
have
so,
been-
but
yeah.
if it otherwise, I'd have to give it a lower score.
yes, Matt.
I'll go with the 7.5 because I've never tried something like this before.
All right, so
Definitely different.
the next one is Mercury. This is a shorter piece, only 4 minutes long versus the 7 of the last one.
These aren't in order.
No, they're not.
I'm not happy about it.
All right, so I will read about this
Well,
as
they're
this
in
is going
somewhat of
around.
an order so far.
Yeah, backwards.
this
it's
backwards-
halfway
yes.
through the solar system.
This would
yeah.
definitely fit a Disney.
All right, so this is Mercury, the
So the
Winged
last one.
Messenger. It's a Belgian single. This is probably the lowest ABV on on the list. It came out in December of 2014 and is only 4.8%. It's pale straw in color. Tasting notes, light and sessionable like its namesake. The third release in the Bell's Planet series, Mercury the Winged Messenger, was inspired by the Belgian single, a style traditionally brewed by monks in Belgium for their own consumption. This interpretation has bready and grainy notes from Belgian malt, herbal and balanced characteristics from the hops, and a subtle but spicy character from the Belgian yeast. Fruity notes of pear are also present in this light, bright, and complex session beer.
When
What
did
beer
this
is this?
come out?
This is Mercury.
Well, I mean, what kind?
Belgian single, December 2014. Smells like a Belgian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of fun.
It's weird how drastic the Mars song was compared to these two.
Well, we're going to get into bigger, bolder songs as we get farther away from that. All right. Rick, I'm going to start with you. What do you think of the beer?
Well, I love Belgians. This is a good one, but it does taste a little old. It kind of tastes like some of the flavor is gone.
Well, I don't know if it was going to be crazy flavorful to begin
Well,
with.
no, it wouldn't be crazy flavorful, but it just seems a little bit like it's missing a little something in there that might be from aging. I mean, you can't age a Belgian.
Yeah, you can actually.
Well, not
Not a
this,
single.
not
but
a single Belgian.
but like quads. you
Yeah.
can,
Well, yeah, something with massive alcohol content, but something like this doesn't age well, and it's pretty old at this point.
Yeah, about a year old.
So, I mean, but I still like it. I still think it tastes good. I can taste, what the taste is.
Would you be able to drink a full one?
Of this? Yeah.
Would you be able to drink 6 of them? Because we have.
That's impossible because you
Probably,
could
yeah.
probably find one of these. Nobody could drink 6 of them.
I
Then.
think it's solid. I like it.
All right. Carlos. Oh wait, hang on. Rick, what do you think? How do you think it plays with the music?
I think it does really well.
Okay.
It's Mercury's the Messenger. This is kind of like a lighter beer. You don't put too much on the Messenger, I don't know.
He needs to be fleet of foot. Carlos.
It's all right. I feel like maybe some of the flavor is a little washed out though, just a little bit.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Not all of it, but yeah.
Oh yeah,
some of
but
it.
just some of it seems to be.
It seems like a little bit subdued.
Yeah. But it's a good Belgian though, although it just seems to be pretty solid otherwise. Besides the small amount of like flavor that's lost, probably due to time. I'd probably get I guess I can't give it.
Don't give me the number yet. Well, how do you think it went with the music? I can. Should I start Mercury over again?
I guess since we're not done talking about it, but I think I'd. I guess the beer's light enough that it would kind of light enough on your tongue that kind of goes with it a little bit. So yeah.
Okay. Matt,
The beer's pretty good.
I figured this one would be right up your alley.
Yeah, I could drink a full bottle of this pretty dang easily. I keep thinking about how they have these put in order and stuff, and so far I think they've done a great job. You had that really sweet, really weird one, calm your taste buds down a bit for whatever is coming next, kind of a thing.
Yep.
I think they're doing a good job with the music too. It works pretty well.
Yeah, this is a good transitional beer.
hmm And like looking at the names, like that first song we heard, "Bringer of War," totally Mars, definitely. Peace, that was a peaceful, pretty song, and like Apricots, Vanilla is pretty peaceful. And then the Belgian with the Messenger and quick-footed song kind of a thing. Yeah, I think they're doing a good job so far.
Yeah. So with the Belgian, I'm still getting yeast character. I think what we're missing is hop character. I think hop character is what's falling out. Like those floral and earthy tones from the hops is what we're missing.
Yeah, there's still definitely the Belgian yeast.
Yeah,
flavor.
because I'm getting that banana clove from
Yeah,
the yeast,
for sure.
and then the breadiness from the malt.
Mhm.
But yeah, no, fresh. I bet this beer was fantastic.
I bet it was too.
And as for how it goes with the music, I think it's just about perfect. The Belgian style is carbonated a little bit more, so it has that like effervescence that kind of keeps it light and delightful. And this is just a light, fun song.
Even like the color of Mercury and everything. I don't know. They did well with colors and everything.
Yeah,
with
they
this
did.
too.
All right, Rick, give me some numbers. Oh wait, I got to go first, don't I?
Yeah, sure.
Crap. I'm gonna give it an 8. Rick,
I'll give it an 8.4.
8.4.
I think it's solid for sure. And I'm partially factoring in that I think it was better fresh.
Yeah.
But I could taste that it was good fresh.
Carlos,
I'm gonna give it a 7.5.
7.5. Matt,
8.
8. Okay. All right, and that brings us on to we are zooming through the solar system off to Jupiter. Pause that.
So where's Uranus supposed to fit in here? That was a legitimate question. Actually.
That is between Saturn and Neptune.
Okay.
As it is.
And I'll read what Uranus was, and we can listen to some Uranus.
Yeah, fart music.
I love that.
It just. Okay, here is Jupiter.
So wait, does Uranus song-wise come out after Jupiter?
No,
Or-
after Saturn.
After Saturn. All right.
All right. So Jupiter is an imperial brown ale. Came out in February of this year. 8%. Colored dark brown. I'm gonna take it just a little bit. Great. Tasting notes. The 4th release in our Planet series shines the spotlight on specialty malts, while the hops take more of a supporting role. Brewed with 7 different varieties of malt hop for a balanced bitterness, this imperial brown ale has bready, biscuity, toasty notes along with light chocolate and roast flavors. This beer is robust, warming, and satisfying, like the piece of music it was named after. Oh, they have fun planet facts, I just noticed.
Oh,
The diameter of Jupiter, 88,730 miles. Orbit, 11.9 Earth years. And its day is 9.8 Earth hours.
No, for a planet inspired by the name of Zeus, it's not bullshit. It's not an asshole enough of a song. Zeus is a complete fucking asshole.
Yeah,
All
but
of the gods
Jupiter's
were
the
big
Well, yeah,
fucking
but he
assholes.
goes around raping people as a swan and stuff like that. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's
it
fucking
says
weird.
it's the bringer of
That was
jollity.
weird.
Is jollity like joy and
I
jolliness?
think like jolliness,
Yeah, probably.
probably.
So it's a pretty jolly song.
It is a fun song. I'm
So
going to turn up the
Jupiter
music
was-
while we
Jupiter
taste.
was the Greek one, right?
No, the Roman.
Roman.
Oh, was he? Yep. Oh, yeah. Zeus was.
Because they like to take other people's
Yeah.
religions and make
I get them mixed up. Yeah, the Roman one. was
Sad
an
that we don't
asshole.
have Uranus.
I know.
Both
I
of
was
them,
kind of
probably.
bummed too. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but the Greek one was less of an asshole,
And
and
they
the
didn't want
Romans.
to do Pluto.
He was an asshole, but the Romans
It's not a
added
planet.
even more.
And it's not
assholery.
in the. They did it all
I don't
based
know,
off
I-
the piece.
I have
That's why
issues
there's not
remembering. Like I don't know. I only know about the Greek ones. I really didn't learn.
Well, the
much
Greek
about
ones were all assholes, and then the Romans took them and added more assholery to all of them.
That's actually pretty awesome.
Yeah.
All right, Rick. You tasted the beer.
Yeah.
Give me your thoughts. What do you taste?
It's definitely a brown ale. I mean, it's nothing fancy or like changed. It's a brown ale.
Okay.
That's just it, and it's a solid brown ale. I like it. It's kind of old at this point.
It's not terribly old. February.
Yeah, not super old, but kind of at the end of what you would expect a good lifespan on it to be.
Well, it's an imperial brown too.
That's
So,
true.
Yeah.
It's true. So that's probably why it's held up. But it's definitely held up well.
Yep.
I think it's solid. I can definitely get the bready, biscuity flavor. And I even get a little bit of that chocolate that they were like
As
just
they're
a
talking about?
subtle hint
Yep.
of the chocolate.
How do you feel it fits with the piece?
I feel if it's well, maybe not this specific part, but the earlier
The earlier
Parts
part
of the
when it was
song,
kind of
yeah.
like bouncy and
Yeah.
raw.
of like a really full sounding song. This is a full beer.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think it fits well with the song.
Carlos?
You know, it's actually a pretty good brown beer. Brown ale.
Brown beer.
Yeah. Like the Bears.
Brown bear.
Brown bear, what do you see? Shh.
I don't know how that goes, but
I don't know that. I don't know what you're doing.
but yeah, it's I don't know. I'd have to say it's a pretty good brown ale, but trying to think, how does it go with the music? Sure, it goes with the music just fine. I don't know.
Sure.
Gonna be honest, it does. It's I don't know. I kind of don't really see much of a connection between the taste with the music.
I feel like it. Well, I'll get
maybe,
to that.
You have to think kind of abstract.
All
to
right,
pair
so
beer
thinking a
with
little
music.
abstract.
He's very literal.
This music is a little bit more Western. Well,
Yeah.
I could definitely.
I could see this in like a John Wayne movie.
I could definitely. Yeah, I guess.
Just trying to. See
If
where
I was
he's
thinking
going
about
with
drinking a
this.
beer that was Western, yeah, I think a brown ale would probably fit in Western.
Okay.
Well, no, they probably did not drink brown ales. That's for sure. They probably drank crap. But
That's a weird way for him to decide. It sounds like it fits with the song.
so I guess it
We
does-
don't question the words that come out of Carlos's mouth.
I mean, I can see it, but it's a strange way to get there.
It tastes good. It's brown ale. I'm not a
Ooh,
huge fan.
there's this little like
I think it fits with the song
twiddly piece
perfectly.
in this.
I don't think it fits with like this part, but this definitely.
I think it fits just.
It's a
fine.
very full tone, and it matches the full character of the beer.
Mhm.
Oh, I'm sorry, Matt. I was
no,
paying
that's
attention.
exactly what
What-
that's exactly what I was going to say. What Rick just said.
What did you think of the beer? I don't.
I like it.
Okay. Yeah, I get the maltiness. I feel like this held up really well.
Yeah.
And it's not super caramely, which I was a little worried about, but that chocolate and just the slight roast comes through really well. Oh, is this your? Oh, it's going that way. I'm sorry.
Oh god, I decided to sit straight up. Now I have to adjust my mic stand.
And I think it really fits with the piece, especially like the bigger, bolder parts, not necessarily the softer, floofy bits.
Yeah.
I don't know all the music terms. I only took 6 years of band, 8 years of band, something like that. I don't know.
No,
There's
you're
a bunch
describing
of
it correctly.
bands. Floofy?
Floofy bit.
Yeah.
Damn floofy bits. All right. Let's do some scores. I'm going to give Jupiter. If I can spell Jupiter here. Brown ale 7.5. Rick.
I give Jupiter an 8.3.
8.3.
I really like brown ales.
Okay,
and
Carlos.
I like this one.
I'm gonna give it an 8. It's a pretty good brown ale.
Okay. Matt.
Sturgeon.
7.3.
7.3. Okay. All right. Now we are on to Saturn.
So it was the
This
final beer
thing
in the
has a
series.
lot
Is-
of words too.
Is there a
so-
Pluto?
There's no Pluto.
Well, I know.
Alright,
Pluto's not a planet.
But
So this is Saturn, bringer of old age.
yeah, but this is based on somebody
I like
something
the
somebody
yellow
did in
cap.
1917. So maybe he. So did he not have a movement of Pluto?
I don't know.
I'm keeping all the caps.
This is rather important.
He's not
I
alive.
didn't realize that the
We can't
caps
talk
had
to
the
him.
planet names on them. That's
Yeah.
cool.
All right. Where's the? Ooh, very bassy.
Like old people farting.
All right. So this one is a bourbon barrel aged barley wine. So we're drinking it a little young. It came out in April 2015. It's 11.5% ABV, deep copper in color. And then I'll read the tasting notes as soon as I get my pour in here.
We should do
Do you
more of
have
these
another-
tasting marathons more often.
Yeah.
Do you have another one of these for you to try later on?
I do have one of these
Okay,
up
good
in
for
the
you.
up in the cellar,
Good.
and we'll open it up in a year or two.
By cellar, he means it's supposed to be a closet for towels.
The towel closet.
Well, Carlos, way to ruin the mystery.
That's what it's supposed to be.
Well,
I
it
know,
was, it
but-
was a little ruined when you said up in the cellar.
Well, yeah. The problem is, it's the only place in the house that doesn't fluctuate temperature.
Yeah.
It's pretty much the same all year round, and you don't want fluctuation in temperature.
all year round, even in the summer when my room's burning.
Because I always keep my AC on.
Well, I suppose it's unlike my room, it's not exposed.
Yeah, it's not exposed. It's all internal walls. Anyway, the fifth release in the Bell's Planet series is strong, robust, and complex. Saturn is a bourbon barrel-aged barley wine loaded with notes of toffee, caramel, oak, and vanilla that finishes with a warming touch. The first beer brewed for this series, Saturn, has been aging in casks since July 2014. So this is over a year old since it was brewed.
Oh. So
Over a year since it's been brewed.
Yeah, it was brewed in probably June and then aged in casks since July and then released in April of 2015.
what kind is this one?
It's a bourbon barrel-aged barley wine. True to its name, this beer is well suited for vintage aging. It is a shelf life that is unlimited.
Shit.
Fun facts about
My
Saturn: 74,900 miles in diameter, 29 and a half Earth years per orbit, and a day is about 10 and a half Earth hours. All right. And yeah, so this is Saturn, bringer of old age, is what we're listening to while we're tasting.
Yeah. It's gonna be funny if iTunes decides to cut the whole episode because we have orchestral music going on.
No, they won't.
I know because it's so old, but it's gotta be open to the public.
It is. And YouTube would have yelled at us already.
That fucker's
really?
big.
Wait, would YouTube have yelled at you in the middle of recording?
Yeah.
That's kind of cool.
Right? Yeah, so cool.
Also weird that they're spying on you.
All right, Rick. Whew.
That's a fucking big beer.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
That is delicious.
It's so good.
I love it. It tastes
Wow.
great. But yeah, it's huge. It's heavy. It's very heavy. I like it a
I think
lot.
Saturn's pretty heavy too.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, yeah.
How do you think it fits with the music?
Jupiter's heavier though.
I mean, it
I think it fits perfectly.
I
Yeah,
think it
big,
fits-
plodding.
fits okay.
Deep.
Can you pop up the music a little bit? Let's see.
Well, it's at a quiet part in the.
All right.
Yeah.
I think we're still in the right. Yeah, we're still in the right piece.
Yeah, I wasn't really listening earlier, so I don't know. Doesn't fit super well with this part, at least.
No.
I remember louder.
Yeah, no, it
Earlier.
was very.
Probably better than I'm thinking, but
It'll rise up again.
Is this the heaviest percentage of all the beers?
I think so.
oh yeah. It fits a lot better now. Yeah. With the bassy.
Yeah.
Oh. Sounds like a Star Wars piece.
Almost.
Carlos?
I generally don't go for these kinds of beers. But actually, for the kind of beer it is, it's good. You definitely can get the smell of the bourbon barrels in there. It's really.
They were also pouring this at K-Fest this year.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, had a lot of it. That's part of the reason I got really sick at K-Fest this year.
Yeah, I can probably see that. It's pretty good. Definitely pretty good as far as how it goes with the music. Yeah, it's like something really heavy is walking somewhere. So yeah, and this beer is pretty heavy. Yeah.
Matt?
I like it a lot.
I think Matt likes barley wines.
It's like
That's a new one.
malty and kind of like a what is it? Like a butterscotchy type flavor. I like it.
Yeah, butterscotch caramel.
I love it. I like it.
Just to go with the music.
I think it goes perfectly. I think all of these have gotten really good with the music.
Yeah, I think
so.
they've done a really good job pairing. I kind of want to have a cigar with this
Yeah.
and just kind of sip it and nurse it all night long,
That would be
over
perfect.
cigar.
right? Big like toffee caramel flavors.
I want to know how this will age. Like,
Oh, I'm really excited to see how this is gonna age. Well, and we're talking about doing a barley one in that bourbon barrel over there, so we may have to
I wonder
model
if
it
my,
after something like this.
the Bell's distributor can hook us up with some. Like, they're just sitting around at the.
Yeah, you should talk to him, see if you can get especially some Uranus.
Yes, we'd like to try Uranus.
I really like it. I think it goes perfect with the music. Out of all of them, I think Mars and this one have fit the best so far.
I think so too.
All right, so let's get some numbers. I'm going to start us off, and I'm going to give this one a solid 9. Rick,
I give it a 9.2.
9.2.
That's a real solid beer.
It is. Carlos.
Yeah, I'd give it a 8.5. I'm sorry, I saw something really important I had to see.
Can I have my glass?
All right, Matt.
9.
9. I forgot to put your name next to the score on the last one.
Not important.
Not important. Okay, so we are skipping over Uranus, and I'm going.
Well, can you play the?
I'm gonna play it and I'm gonna read it. So.
All right.
Oh, that was a mistake. Do not shoot.
This one has the most words on it describing all the flavors in it.
Well, yeah. Hold off on pouring that one around quite yet. Let's talk.
Well, I
about
have to because you have my glass.
Okay. All right. So this is Uranus the Magician.
Really?
Yep.
You can hide stuff in it.
Yes. The style is Black Double IPA. Released in May, June of 2015. 9.5% ABV. Color black. Shelf life about 6 months. The sixth release in our Planet series, Uranus, is a Black Double IPA. It's also our first large release of this style of beer. The hop profile is enormous and complex with help from Citra, Galaxy, Polaris, and other hard-to-find hops. The use of debittered and dehusked black malt lends color without overly astringent or roasty flavors normally associated with stouts and porters. Don't let the illusion of the magician deceive you. Dank, tropical, stone fruit, citrus, floral, and pine hop characteristics with a touch of light chocolate are all revealed. Carlos, will you give that
Wish
a
we
rinse?
could try that one.
I'm sorry, okay?
When
Hey,
did
you know
when did
what?
That one come out?
Just May. You should just be impressed that I got this many.
I am impressed that you managed to get all these.
And then not drink them.
yeah, I am impressed about that. Yeah.
All right, some fun facts about Uranus. 31,763 miles in diameter.
Damn.
In orbit takes 84 Earth years, and a day is 18 Earth hours.
Some fun facts about Uranus.
Oh,
God, that's my favorite planet name ever.
It really gets better with age.
It does.
Like it was like, oh yeah, as a kid, I was like, oh yeah, that's kind of funny. Like now,
It
oh,
doesn't
that's pretty
stop
great.
being funny.
No.
Like that is always fun.
Oh man,
Which I'm kind of sad about because I wish I could talk about all the planets and without laughing, but I can't talk about Uranus without laughing.
no, you can't. All right.
I really want to listen to an episode of oh god, Cosmos, and just listen to like maybe Carl Sagan just talk about Uranus and just look. How does somebody talk about Uranus to like just be serious about it?
All right. Well, you guys ready to travel on to Neptune?
This fucker's dark. I cannot
no.
see light through it.
Okay. This is another one where I wish I was able to get a second because this one would age well as well.
Have you tried this one yet?
I have not. No, I honestly just picked it up today. I asked John, and he went back and got a bottle for me.
I wasn't thinking. I should have been taking pictures of the beer with each of these.
So I have
Right.
a question. Like, did it just come out, or is it a?
Nope, this one came out in July.
So so you like decided today? You know, I'm gonna try to get this.
Yeah, that was kind of because
But
I was looking since July
Yeah.
and I just didn't see it, and then occasionally John will hold some beers back.
Yeah.
And you have to ask about them, and I was like, well, maybe he held Neptune back, and he did, and so I asked about it. I could probably go get another one.
He didn't hold Uranus back.
No, I didn't ask.
He didn't hold on to
You should have
Uranus.
tried. It just would have been worth the laugh, right?
All right. So Neptune the Mystic, style mystical stout, which is not a real thing.
Not a real thing.
Yep. Release date July 2015. ABV 9%. Color black. Shelf life unlimited. With Neptune, our Planet series comes to an end. Inspired by one of Larry Bell's old homebrew recipes and the music of Gustav Holst, this complex, strong, and spiced imperial stout offers prominent herbal notes along with flavors of chocolate, roasted malt, licorice, and licorice anise, and pepper with a touch of heat. Reminiscent of a mystical creation brewed in the days gone by, this beer is a good candidate for aging due to the robust characteristics of its ingredients: spices, star anise, dried cayenne, raisins, dates, black pepper, hickory bark, dandelion root, nutmeg, grains of paradise, fenugreek seeds, and dates. There's 11 goddamn things.
Well,
Also,
you said dates twice.
So yeah, but anyways,
oh, they wrote dates twice.
So 10 things.
10 things. And also brewed with maple syrup, molasses, and cane
That is a
sugar.
lot of fucking
no,
stuff.
wait. Maybe first of all, maybe dates were added twice at 2 different times.
That's still one thing.
I know, and also maybe I don't know, dandelion root. Is that really a thing?
They use it. They make dandelion wine out of it.
I guess.
Yeah.
I actually did not know that.
Did you not know that dandelions had roots? Is that what you're asking?
No. I know. I figured that, but like, why would people
Yeah.
make something with it?
This fucker is. You cannot see light through it.
You can't, and I can't figure out what I'm smelling when I smell
No,
it.
no, when
It's
they-
just all of the smell.
Now when they
It's
say
a
like
mystery.
like what was you said, like it's a shelf life or whatever was infinite?
Yep.
Like, does it actually mean infinite, or do they guarantee?
No,
that?
no.
Or if like I come to it like 100 years from now, like the spear I got 100 years
Actually,
ago.
if it was stored properly, maybe. If no oxygen got into the bottle.
That sounds like
No, it's like 100-year-old wine.
Yeah, you might rust through the top first, but this. I mean, it's
I
amazing to
smell
me.
it and I get licorice.
It's amazing to me how fucking black this is. Like, it doesn't even light up.
Oh
when
yeah,
you
no,
hold it
it's
up to light.
Well, did you see our stout the other day? That was this black.
I didn't look at it in the light, but this. I mean, you can't even. It doesn't.
It's not like reddish hued. It's not
No,
like nothing.
This is
glows
black.
through.
What kind is this one again?
There is no
It's a
light.
stout. It's a mystical stout. It's a 9% stout, so an imperial stout. I haven't tasted it yet. I'm afraid.
I think it tastes pretty fucking good.
Yeah.
For putting all that shit in it, it actually has really clean flavor.
Ooh, and a little bit of heat on the back
Yeah.
end. There's a little bit of pepper. Mm.
Yeah.
All right, Rick.
I like it a lot. I'm really impressed that there's so much shit in this beer, but it still has a really clean taste.
How do you think it goes with the music?
I don't.
It's mystical. Just
I mean,
like
the
it said.
music is mystical, and the beer is kind of mystery-like.
They may have been stretching it, at the
But-
end.
The
I-
beer is mystical.
Yeah, well, it's kind of like a but I don't think it goes with the music because this beer's got heat in it and it's really heavy.
Well, I'm going with
tasting.
like this is like something some wizard would cook up in their lab.
We're not
And be
actually
like, this cures warts.
We're not accidentally still on the Uranus music, are we?
No, we are on Neptune.
I don't. I
think it makes
this is-
perfect sense.
I think this is probably the least fitting music.
Okay.
As far as the flavor of the beer goes, I get where it's going because it's mystical sounding music. I get the thought process on it, but
If anything,
doesn't-
it's just a weird ender.
it doesn't taste like the beer. Like the music doesn't sound like the beer tastes because it's got a lot of, not a lot, but it's got that nice heat on the back end, and it's really heavy. I would just picture something a little more hot.
A little more oomphy.
Yeah, a little more powerful than the music
Something a little
that's
bit more
happening
pop.
here. This is very, very light and airy music for this beer.
Yeah, it needs more bass.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean they could even do this kind of style with like,
Somebody could
more
see the-
bass happening.
Maybe somebody
and-
should complain to the composer. Make
No,
him rewrite it.
Yeah,
Uh,
Gustav, get on that shit.
Yeah, maybe he should do that.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I think it's just that like there's not just one type of mystery. And this beer is very mysterious because it's got so much shit in it
Yeah.
and you can't figure out what you're smelling. But I just think that this music did not go the right way. with
Carlos?
You know,
You should
all
actually say
around,
the beer has not gone the right
this
way
might
with
be
this
one of
Yeah,
my
that's
the
true.
best stouts I've had. Like not the best, I can say that for sure, but this is probably one of the best stouts I've had. It's
I can't
all-
drink a lot of stouts either, and
Yeah.
it's definitely one of the easiest stouts to drink I've had.
Are any of you guys
There's
picking up the maple?
Yeah, I did.
yeah, right.
When
like,
I
right
first
in the
tasted
middle.
it,
Yeah.
when I first tasted it, I tasted the maple molasses kind of at the same time.
Yeah, I was like, took a big smell. Like, I kind of smell maple. I was thinking like kind of like maple bacon is what I was
Well,
thinking.
as soon as I get it in my mouth, it's kind of like that anise type of flavor.
Yeah.
But then, as soon as I start swallowing it, it's like the mapley molasses.
Yep.
And then once you get it down, is that pepper and cayenne. So it's really,
And the pepper
I'm-
just stays right at the back of the throat.
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, it does.
I'm very impressed with how clean this beer is.
Yeah, like Rick said, like it's really impressive. Like they have all the stuff and it really turned out really well. Like there's a really good balance between all the different things that they tossed in there. So yeah, this is fantastic.
Okay.
So,
How do you think it goes with the music, Carlos? I know
Not
we've
really.
talked about it. Yeah.
Not really.
Matt?
I think they're just trying to stretch it at the end. Like, this beer's great. I don't really have something to go with this music. Let's toss it in. Why not?
Matt, talk about the beer.
I like it. It's weird, just like everyone else has said. The maple was the first thing that I tasted actually on there, and then the pepper started coming out. Yeah, I don't drink much stouts, but this one is pretty sweet. Another one. That's the cool part about this whole entire thing is just there's been a lot of interesting things here.
Yeah.
I
don't know.
this is the only beer that we've had so far that I actually really want a bottle of.
Go to Divine and ask him.
He might get
The girl working the counter knows where they are too. So
Oh, perfect.
Just be like John told me there's some Neptune here.
just be like,
Yeah.
Casey, and if you get 2 bottles so I can have one and age it.
The
Then we'll split it later.
Well, I want to get one to age
Yeah.
too.
I go along with you guys where I don't say the beer necessarily matches the music, but I've learned something pretty cool about what I never knew this piece of music existed about our solar system, and he's been pretty right on cue with every single planet here. Like that last one there, Neptune, that's like you're floating through space kind of and arriving upon this kind of gentle giant type thing after going through this humongous I don't know. I think it all works pretty well.
No,
yeah,
I
well,
agree.
we'll do an overall impression.
I
when
like
we're
how the
done here.
music goes. It's just the flavor of the beer doesn't mesh well with the song that is paired to.
Okay.
It is a sipper, so that's why I'd say it might go with the song, but I don't know.
All right. Man, this beer. This beer. The aroma, like as it warms up a little bit, some more of that licorice comes out, and there, maybe just like a hint of chocolate, but in the flavor, that maple and the star anise are really big, and then the pepper on the end is awesome.
Yeah.
I don't really pick up a whole lot of like raisin date. But I'm not good at dark fruit flavors in most beers. That's something I usually don't pick up on. But did we talk about the diameter of Neptune? Or yeah, we're on Neptune, right? I don't remember if we
Yeah.
did the fun facts.
I don't
No, we
know.
didn't
Is it
do
as
fun
large
facts.
as Uranus?
We didn't do
This
the fun.
doesn't get old.
It doesn't. It doesn't.
All right. So before we wrap up here and do the scores. I think it goes with the man. It kind of goes with the music. It's tangentially related. Is as close as I
Yeah.
can get.
But
All right. So fun facts about Neptune: diameter 30,775 miles in diameter. Orbit 165 Earth years to complete one orbit. That's a lot of goddamn Earth years.
yeah, it's
Um,
way out there.
and a single day is 19 Earth hours.
Yeah.
So it spins real fast.
All of the further out planets do.
Yeah. They're like blue, 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 blue.
They spin really fast.
You know what would have been really cool if you were able to get Neil deGrasse Tyson. for this episode.
actually,
Well, actually,
I would love to do a Planet Series beer tasting with Neil deGrasse Tyson.
that would
I'm
be
throwing that out there.
amazing.
I will track down every goddamn one of these again to do a.
Well, in
I will
truth,
spend $100 per bottle.
Yeah, no. Oh God, yes. I will fit. I will sell my own mother into slavery. We will figure this out.
well, in truth, Uranus does not really taste this way.
Well, actually,
It's okay. I put a
Uranus would
I put a
taste-
public service announcement on our Blind Ninja Studios. Uranus is a hashtag. Uranus is missing. I repeat, Uranus could not be found. If anyone has seen Uranus, please let us know. And I just boosted the post. So
All
let's
right,
try and get
boost that
Uranus in
shit.
the studio here, okay?
Right. All right. I'll tweet at Neil Tyson later.
There we go.
And all right. Oh man, we finished the piece. That's a little bum. That's a bummer. Anyway, let's talk about scores. Oh shit, I gotta go first.
Yeah, you do.
Hang on. Oh, that now I'm getting maple. The smell, I like it. Damn it.
I'm sad that I have to go back to Staghorn now.
Yeah,
I
I'm
am
just thinking
too.
of what should go after this.
Well,
and then-
Carlos, technically, I have an extra bottle of that stout from that came out of the barrel, and you could go grab that. It's up in the
Yeah,
closet, and then
do
you can
that.
chill it, and we could taste it.
Well, we can't fit in this episode.
No, not in the episode afterwards.
Yeah.
All right,
Let's do that.
we'll do that after
Go
we're
get it.
done. No, I got to get his score first.
Yeah.
All right,
Okay.
Casey, I'm gonna actually, Carlos, just give me your score now.
9.5.
9.5. Okay, now run and grab that beer, quick.
Toss in the something.
Just put it in the either in the freezer upstairs. Freezer upstairs.
Toss it in the something.
All right. All right. I'm going to give this shit. A 9. No, 8.5.
Mm.
8.5. Rick.
I give it a 9.5.
9.5.
This is a very good beer.
I miss background music. That was kind of fun.
Yeah,
It
we
was
need to
kinda
get that
fun.
going again.
I'm working on it. What we'll listen to Mars again.
Yeah, we got to return to where. Is there an Earth one?
No.
No, there's not.
I want to know what
You
an
said
Earth-
9.5, right? Yep.
Oh,
I
it'd
know.
probably just be Miley Cyrus, wouldn't it?
No, it
Yep.
wouldn't be ish. We have
It's Party in the
orchestra on Earth.
USA.
Typical
All right, Matt.
Americans thinking the USA is the world.
Because I don't want to go to 9.5, I go to 9.3.
9.3. Man, you gave a stout at 9.3.
Yeah, that was fucking. Like I said,
This-
that's it. This is more of a shock factor to me.
This
Like
beer
how
is
cool these are.
super
Yeah.
good. Like, I think maybe I gave it a high rating because of how much shit was in it. I didn't think it would be good.
Oh, the shelf with just the 6-pack or the 2 6-packs on it. No, yeah. So there's like, yeah, both of those are. There should be 10 bottles or 11 bottles. Okay, Carlos.
All of those bottles are the
Yeah,
all of them. Are.
yep, yeah. No, and I'm aging 10 of them. So
He comes down here with a smirk. I actually don't know which one is that.
Right. Oh God damn it, Mark! You're so loud. Where did everyone go? We haven't finished the episode yet.
I don't know. Where do you guys go?
All right, Rick. Well, I guess we're gonna finish the
It's
episode.
just Rick and Casey now.
Right. It's okay. We are. Oh Jesus. An hour and 25 minutes into this shit.
They couldn't even wait 3 more minutes.
Right. All right. Well, no. Let's do an overall impression. How do
Okay.
you think that Bells did capturing the piece?
I think they did. I would give their capturing a 8
An 8.
out of 10
Okay.
because I'm still a little pissed that they didn't include Earth because that's stupid.
Well, but Earth wasn't in the
musical piece.
musical piece. Like
Well-
so no, they didn't base it. They based it off of the musical piece that was based off of the solar system.
Then I give them a 9 and I give him a 6. For me, what you can't the solar system, and he didn't include Earth. Like
Yeah.
why?
Right.
Because we are a planet,
That's ridiculous.
and
For
we
a
are
planet?
technically the most important planet to us.
When was
Yes.
Pluto discovered?
I don't know.
I think it was 1919.
And this was written like
The
1911.
1914 is when this was written.
I guess he gets a pass on that. Well, he could have added an additional one afterwards.
I don't know when he died.
He might have been dead by then.
Well, you mean like 5 years later?
I can.
I guess.
You know what? Maybe he just had super foresight and was like, "Yeah, that won't last."
Okay. Carlos, what do you think as a whole experiment, pairing the beer with the music?
Oh, I like that. Just pairing it. That was a great idea. I thought.
Well, no, yeah, but how do you think they did?
Pretty good. I think they did a good job. I think that last one was a bit of a stretch, but other than that,
But
like,
other than that, you think?
and I can't speak for Uranus and everything. But,
Yes, well,
but
Uranus
otherwise,
is missing.
it seemed to fit pretty well. Like, I kind of want to see them do
Oh,
this
it
again
was
with some other
way
decor
later.
or something.
Pluto was discovered in 1930.
Oh,
Yeah,
he
he
died
pro-
in 34.
Yeah, he gets a pass, I guess.
all right,
The
Matt.
bastard.
What do you think about the whole experience that we've? I mean, I don't know if this is how they intended it to be tasted, but I feel like it is, where you're listening to the music while drinking the beer, kind of doing them one after another.
I don't know why it wouldn't be.
I think they did a good job. I think it's hard to figure out what you're going to pair, especially like, let's say Neptune. How the fuck do you know what that's going to
Well,
taste
and
like?
I mean, we've done something similar with our Bruzik.
Yep.
Pairing music and beer, it gets a little tricky.
Mhm. But I mean, if you've never tasted all this shit together before, and then let's say that's their idea for Neptune, you have to wait to be like, oh,
Yeah.
guess that works. So that's why it might have got a little dodgy there, but I don't know. I think it went well. And I think Holst did a great job with the music too, especially in 1914. People didn't know a lot of shit about planets. Like they knew everything about planets, but they didn't know like nowadays where you can figure out makeups of everything and whatnot. So I don't know.
I think the entire series is a resounding success. We had a lot of really good beers here. And so just looking at our scores, I'm trying to figure out if they got better because we were drunk or if the beers got better.
I can say
no,
that
those-
last one's high for me just because the beer was
That
Yeah,
la-
no.
that one and Jupiter were really good.
Yeah.
beers.
So the first one we had an average of like 6.8. And the second one, Rick really brought that average down.
I'm sorry,
to like
it tasted like-
to like
It
a
was
6.8.
Fucking awful.
The next one, it was like an 8.2
Mercury.
is where we ended up at. Jupiter, and these averages are just totally bogus. I'm like choosing a number in between the low and
the
the
way
high.
it should be. The way
Right?
that's how math works.
Right. The Jupiter, which one was Jupiter? Hang on.
Jupiter was the fourth one we tasted.
The Imperial Brown Ale.
Yep.
That one ducked down to like 7.8, 7.9. Then Saturn and Neptune are about tied for our highest scores. We had for
Neptune
Saturn it
was
was
the
9,
highest.
9.2, 8.5, and 9. And that was the barley wine. Neptune was 8.5, 9.5, 9.5, 9.3. So Neptune definitely was the highest scoring beer.
But that was a really good beer. Like, it was just amazing how they did that.
Yeah.
I was very impressed with it.
Yeah. Well, overall, I think it was fun to just kind of go through and do the music and stuff. We
Yeah.
need to find another beer series like this to try again.
Yeah,
We should do it every week.
I wish more breweries would do series stuff like this.
Yeah.
Because this is cool.
It was a lot of fun.
And I have almost all of the bottle caps.
Also, I want to do this every week.
What bottle cap are you missing?
Uranus
Oh, okay.
and Earth.
Earth doesn't exist.
Well, it
Yeah, the
Oh, I should probably stop Holst in the background of this. Huh?
that sounded really fucked up.
I was just gonna say he wasn't going for any of the Roman deities at all in this. He was going for the influence on planets, on like the psyche of people and the emotions that it brings out in people,
Oh,
instead of
okay.
Roman deities at all.
So
Okay.
he was an astrologist.
Yes.
So what was?
Well, actually.
Well, actually,
All right. Anyway, that brings us to the end of today's show. We had a lot of fun. We drank 6 different beers. We tried to taste them to the best of our abilities and give you guys honest feedback.
I'm buzzed.
Some of these you could probably find if you search hard enough. I'm sure there's some bottle shops
Stupid Matt.
that have saved them places. Or if you know some friends who collect beer, hit them up. I highly recommend trying Saturn and Neptune at least.
For sure.
Those were really good.
And maybe Uranus.
Yeah, no, if anybody out there has a Uranus,
Yeah, give
hit
a
us up.
suckle on Uranus. and
We'll
give us
we'll
Uranus.
send you some new Glarus for some Uranus.
We'll-
Hey, that's a good
and
trade.
you know what?
right?
If you can send us Uranus, we'll send you some new Glarus and a shirt.
I agree with that.
Yeah,
one.
we can do that.
Yeah, we'll send you a shirt.
All right. Anyway, oh geez. Oh, if you enjoyed the show and you'd like to support us, head on over to patreon.com/blindnewstudios or click on the Become a Patron link at the bottom of our homepage and become a patron today. If you have any, or if you're going to do any Amazon shopping, click on the Amazon link at the bottom of our homepage. Do your Amazon shopping as normal, and we get a bit of a kickback from Amazon. If you want a shirt, head on over to store.blindnewstudios.com and buy one right now.
Buy a shirt.
Buy a shirt right now.
now.
Right now. If you have any questions,
it.
comments, show ideas, or what have you, go ahead and shoot us an email at feedback@blindnewstudios.com. Or you can find us on Facebook at facebook.com/blindnewstudios. You can follow us on Twitter at blind_ninja. And I'll see you guys next week.